Planting video number 2 from Bunker Seed to Feed. Today we're going to look at what is fact and what is fiction. There are many plant products on the market that promise great results. The question is, does the science bear out the fact that the results, or is it just something on the package that makes American gardeners think they're getting some magical product? Well, we're going to test a magical product. This product is called Adzum Plus. This is a rock dust that's available through Earth products, and it has a whole bunch of interesting things in it, but the bottom line is it comes from some mineral deposits that are then mined and then ground up into a fine dust. Oop, getting it all over the place. 3 different scientific experiments of sorts. In this tray, we're going to inundate the seeds, and you can see that the seeds are here in the little holes. We use the same kind of seeds for all 3 trays. The Eva Purple Ball tomato from Seed Savers Exchange. Every seed is identical in all 3 of these trays. Every 3 trays gets an identical planting mixture. As you can see here, it's Seedling mix. It's basically peat moss and perlite. Here's what's going to happen. Tray A is going to be, the seeds will be inundated with rock dust. We'll cover with peat, and then we'll water with our handy dandy, very expensive, high dollar, top shelf watering device. Okay. Tray number 2. Tray B will receive rock dust on the surface once we've covered the seeds. Tray C will receive fish and kelp, and will receive dust whatsoever. The purpose of this is to gather some data, which our 6th graders will be doing, to see which of the 3 seedlings, as they emerge, are the strongest, are the deepest green, and of course, which appear to be the healthiest and grow the fastest. We hope to use that data in a larger research project combined with our growing goods project over the summer. So, here we go. Tray A. We'll get a nice seasoning of rock dust right on the seeds, and then we'll cover with peat. You can see that this stuff is pretty dusty, so you don't really want to have your face down in it, because otherwise you will have a lung full of dust, which, although good for plants, is probably negligible on human health. Okay? That tray is done. We're going to take our seedling mix. We're going to shake it over the top, just like so. And once again, it's just a crying shame that we don't have smell-o-vision, because you can almost smell Mother Nature at work in this peat mix. We'll tamp that down lightly, not crushing it, and we will finish off just like baking a cake. Or as one student said, Mr. K, it looks like we're making brownies. Well, clearly these aren't brownies. Now, for the next tray, tray B, cover with the light seedling mix, just like we would do with any tray. You can see here, I'm just smoothing over. Trying to get the last little bit out of this bag is kind of a chore at times. There you go. Mixing those down. And voila. This tray is done. And now we'll add the very secret rock dust, also known as Adzum Plus. Take and put it on. You notice that this is not on the seeds themselves, but is in fact seasoned on the top. Now there's a plus or minus error, obviously, because there's some dust that's passing into the air and could be happening to land upon one of these other trays. We're just going to live with that and chalk it up to a little bit of scientific error. Now, last but not least, we're going to cover our seed tray, which will receive in the very near future some Nepune's Harvest, which is a fish and kelp mixture, cold hydrolyzed, so all the goodness is in it. And hopefully we'll have enough time to put that video up so you can see that application, so you know that we're not doing bad science here at Bunker Middle School. Now, we'll inundate every tray with water from our high dollar watering device. The water, I have to say, is not tap water. It is piped directly out of the Oak Ridge area from our former head custodian, Jeff. Hence the name of this water, Jeff's Magic H2O. What we'll try to do is take pictures along with the data as we collect it to see how, in fact, these seedlings grow and if there's a marked difference. Now, we can hypothesize for just a moment. It is my belief that the seeds that have been dusted will grow better than the others. I'll also hypothesize that tray B, where this dusted, will do better than tray C that gets the fish and kelp. But we'll have to wait and see. That is my hypothesis because, of course, this rock dust represents an interesting change in how we do fertilization. The premise being the mineralization brought by the rock dust allows the plants to uptake the necessary nitrogen from the atmosphere. They're seedlings yet, but we'll see what happens. Thank you very much for watching installment number 2. We hope to add more in the very near future. Have a wonderful afternoon.